Hi, welcome back. My name is Jennifer. If it's your first time in this space, welcome and good to have you here. Today I'm going to offer a 45-minute vinyasa, power vinyasa class. So it's going to be a little bit faster, it's going to be very sweaty with lots of chances for you to go into inversions or maybe taking arm balances. But just remember that you can take a break, maybe multiple breaks, yeah, and whatever doesn't resonate with you, you don't have to do it. So if you're ready, we'll meet at the top of your mat on standing. Come to the top as you separate your feet hip width apart. Good, start to activate your legs by firming your inner thighs. Move your shoulders back and away from the ears, bring your palms to face to the front. Close your eyes. And with your eyes closed, notice the space from the front and the back of your heels on your feet. You're gonna root down with the center of your feet all the way up through your legs, through your chest, through the crown of your head. And when you next inhale, bring your arms up to the ceiling. Hands together in prayer, open mouth. Again, inhale, arms up to the ceiling. Open mouth, exhale. Once more, inhale, arms long. Open mouth, exhale. Open your eyes. Inhale, bring your arms up. As you exhale, soften the knees, fall forward, hinging at the hips, Uttanasana. Fully relax your head. So you're going to be here for a couple of breaths. No need to fully extend the legs quite yet. There can be a slight bend on the knees. Just fully relax your head. Option to hold on to the opposite elbows for ragdoll. Okay. If there's a different variation that helps you fully arrive, you can interlace the fingers on the back of your neck. And you can just sway side to side. You can stay right where you are or find stillness. Interlace the fingers behind your back. With your inhale, halfway lift flat back. Soften the elbows, fall forward, exhale, Uttanasana. Okay? So you can, if you cannot find your palms all the way together behind you, you can use a hand towel if you don't have a strap. Now keep your arms behind you the way you have them. Bend your right knee a lot, extend the left leg, and then look up to the left side. Your face is going to move to the right side of your mat as you lengthen your left hip towards the back of the mat. Come to center, bend the left knee, extend your right leg, and then look up towards your right side. Now your face is going to move to the left. You're slightly opening your top shoulder as you look up. As you exhale, come to center, release your hands, halfway lift, inhale, flat back. If you have gloves, this is a great place to use them. Stretch the collarbones to the top, to the front of the room where you're facing. As you exhale, fall forward to your thighs. This time, keep your right foot down, extend your left leg to the ceiling for a supported warrior 3. So there's a couple of things here. No, don't extend your right leg quite yet. And just make sure that your right hip is lengthening straight to the back. Good. Push your left heel towards the wall behind you. Inhale. With your exhale, bring your left knee into your chest as you round your back. Actively press the hands into the blocks or the ground. With your inhale, re-extend the leg, re-extend your chest. Exhale twice more. Bring your knee to the chest, round your back. One more time. Inhale, extend long, look forward. Last one, round your back. Exhale, bring your navel to the spine. Inhale, extend your leg and your torso. With your exhale, step your left foot behind you for low lunge. Frame your right foot with your hands. 3-legged dog. Lift your right leg to the ceiling. Inhale. Now bend your right knee. Exhale, open up your hips. So your right knee points straight up to the ceiling or as much as it can go. Option to re-extend the leg. Sometimes that helps open up more. And with your inhale, re-extend the leg and close your hips so that the 5 toes of your right foot point the ground. Exhale, bring your foot down, downward facing dog. With your inhale, come forward into a high push-up position, shoulders on top of your hands. Point the crown of the head straight to the front. Your gaze is at the top of your mat. Inhale. With your exhale, come all the way down to the floor. Untuck your toes behind you. Keep your gaze down. Interlace the fingers behind you for Shalabhasana. Inhale, lift your chest, lift your legs. Point your toes behind you and lift your thighs off the floor as much as you can. Okay, there's no wrinkles on the back of the neck. Lift your fist a little more if you can. Exhale, tuck your toes behind you. Bring your hands by your rib cage. Keep your knees on the floor, but lift your hips and your chest at the same time. Modified plank, inhale. To downward facing dog, exhale. Take a breath in. With your exhale to the top of your mat, big toes touch. Halfway lift, inhale. Fall forward, exhale. Rise up, inhale, heels down, arms over your head. Exhale, take it down, fall forward, chest to your thighs. Lift your right leg to the ceiling, inhale and pause. Good, so your right quadricep is gonna face straight to your mat and your 5 toes behind you also are pointing the floor. Good, stretch your crown of the head, your sternum to the front, inhale. Exhale, bring your right knee to the nose as you round your back. Inhale, re-extend, get long. As you exhale, round your back, knee to your chest. Inhale, one more time, get longer if you can. As you exhale, bring it in, round your back. Inhale, re-extend, press your heel back. As you exhale, low lunge, hands are on the floor, frame your foot. 3-legged dog, lift your left leg to the ceiling, fully relax your head. And then stay here or stack your hip on top of the right. Good. Try to align your shoulders as you bring the left shoulder closer down to the ground. Good. Open up. Imagine you're going to touch the wall on your right with your left heel. Re-extend the leg, close your hips. Downward facing dog, exhale, foot comes down. With your inhale, come forward into plank. Exhale, come all the way down to the floor. Untuck your toes, keep your hands where you have them. Inhale, open up your chest, baby cobra. Okay, this can always be your modified vinyasa. With your exhale, come down, tuck your toes. Inhale, modified plank to downward facing dog, exhale. Take a breath. Exhale, top of your mat, big toes touch. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Rise up, inhale, arms over your head, get long. And when you exhale, take it down, fold forward to your thighs. Same thing, inhale, lift your left leg to the ceiling, but only one time. Exhale, knee to the nose, round your back. Inhale, re-extend, get long. Exhale, step it back, low lunge. 3-legged dog, inhale, lift your right leg. Bend your right knee, exhale, open up your hips. Inhale, re-extend and close. Downward facing dog, exhale. You can always hang here on your down dog or inhale, come forward into plank, knees down or up, your choice. Exhale, halfway down or all the way down, low push up. Up dog, inhale, feet flat behind you. To downward facing dog, exhale. Take a breath in. Exhale, top of your mat, big toes touch. Flat back, inhale. Fall forward, exhale. Inhale, rise up, arms over your head. Exhale, take it down, fall forward again. Right leg to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, knee to the nose. Inhale, re-extend. Low lunge, exhale, hands to the ground. 3-legged dog, inhale, lift. Bend the knee, exhale, open up. Re-extend and close, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Stay here or inhale. press your palms into the ground. Downward facing dog, exhale. One more time, take a breath. Exhale, top of your mat. Flat back, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Rise up, inhale, arms up. Take it down, exhale, fall forward, chest to the thighs. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, knee to the nose, round your back. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, step it back. Hands down, inhale, right leg lifts. Bend the knee, exhale, open up. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here or inhale, plank. Exhale, low push up. Inhale, open up, lift your thighs for up dog. Downward facing dog. Take a breath. Top of your mat, exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Last round, exhale, open up and fold. Right leg to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, knee to the nose, round. Inhale to lift. Exhale, step it back. Hands down, inhale, lift your leg. Bend the knee, exhale, open up. Inhale, re-extend and close. Downward facing dog, exhale. Either stay here or inhale into plank. Exhale, low push up. Inhale, open up. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a breath. Meet at the top of your mat, exhale. Flat back, inhale. Fall forward, exhale. Rise up, inhale, arms lift. Exhale, stay here, hands in prayer, Samastiti. Close your eyes, take a breath in. Open mouth. One more breath in. Open mouth, exhale. Seal your lips, big toes touch, lower your hips, chair pose, inhale Utkatasana. So try to seal the gap between your inner thighs. And if you look down, you should be able to see all of your 10 toes. So the knees are not in front. You want to send your hips towards the back of the room. Okay. Then find your lower abdominal drawing towards your lower back. You can always hang here or bring your hands in prayer. Choose to stay here or twist to your right side. Hook the left elbow side of your right knee or maybe just between the knees. Good, gaze is down, maybe to your right, maybe upwards. If you want to make sure your collarbone stays as wide as you can so that the front of the shoulders move back. Okay, inhale. Exhale here. So you have about 5 more rounds of breath. If you feel ready, open up your arms. You can also play with side crow if it's part of your practice. Good, if you remain twisting, make sure that your left knee is not moving in front. 3 breaths. We'll meet on the twist with the hands in prayer. Just look down to the ground. Lift your left heel off the front for a breath. With your exhale, step your left foot all the way behind you and then drop your knee to the ground. Good, for a modified revolve crescent lunge. Good, maintain your twist. And if you look down, make sure that your knee is not moving to the left. Good, find enough pressure for the knee to press out. Good, stay here. If you feel pretty energetic, you can always lift the back knee. You can also open up your arms or take a bind if binds are part of your practice. Two more breaths. Find your lower abdominal moving away from the right thigh. With your next exhale, bring your hands to the floor, frame your right foot, Lift the back knee if you have it down. As you inhale, lift your right leg to the ceiling, three-legged dog. Now bend your right knee, exhale, open up your hips. You can stay right here. If you know how to flip your dog, land the ball of the foot all the way to your left. Press the floor away, and then start to face the ceiling. Good. Lift the front of your pelvis. And then fully relax your head. Don't fight it. Just relax. Look back. When you're ready, right hand down, right leg high. As you exhale, downward facing dog. Stay with this or inhale into plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, open up. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a breath. And as you exhale, top of your mat, big toes touch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Rise up, inhale, arms up. Samasthiti here, exhale. Open mouth. Bend the knees. Inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Okay. And then same lower abdominal draws in to stretch the lower back slightly more. Choose to stay here or find your twist to your left side. Okay. And just imagine there's a wall on your right side. You want to lean your left shoulder against it. So as you actively press your palms, you're moving your chest away from your thumbs. Be here, open arms, or take your side crow if you did on the other side. We'll meet on the twist, hands in prayer, look to the floor. Lift your right heel for a breath. And as you exhale, step it all the way behind you. Drop the knee if you need to take a break, or you can always remain here. Good. Inhale, lift the front of your body away from the left leg. And then as you exhale, option to look up. If you want to give it a try, you can always lift your right knee, open arms, or take your bind. With your exhale, bring your hands to the floor. Three-legged dog, lift your left leg high. Bend your knee, exhale, open up. Stay here or take your back bend as you flip your dog. The sole of your foot lands the other way. Push the floor away with the hand on the ground. And then your other arm extended long, long to the front. Three-legged dog, left hand down, left leg up. Downward facing dog, exhale. Stay here or inhale, plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a breath in. Stay here, open mouth. Take an inhale. Open mouth. Stay here for 5 breaths. Or come to your knees, take child's pose. Sit back onto your heels. Relax your forehead on the ground. Good. If you're ready, lift your forehead off the ground. Come forward into downward facing dog. Breath in. Long breath out. As you inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, step the right foot forward in between the hands for low lunge. Keep your legs apart the way you have them. Just walk your hands to the left side of your mat for Prasarita Padottanasana. Your feet are wide, flat back on your chest, and when you exhale, fold forward between the legs. Okay. If your head is touching the ground, if you're familiar with inversions, you can take tripod headstand, or you can just stay right here. You want to create the length through your upper back first before you get too close to the legs. So remember, you're hinging at your hips. If you're moving into tripod headstand, make sure that your hands are right in front of your eyes. If you cannot see your hands in front of your eyes, most likely you're not going to have a stable foundation. So you can lift the heels, get maybe feet off the ground, feet together. Those inverted, make sure that your shoulders are not collapsing. They're moving as far away from your ears. When you're ready, slowly come down if you're inverted. Good. Keep your hands on the floor, flat back, inhale. And then walk your hands to the left side of your mat to extend your right leg for Skandasana. Okay. So you're going to give the right leg a little squeeze as you point your toes up to the ceiling. If you cannot come all the way down to the ground, you can always lift your hips and then plant your right foot flat. This is a great way to modify. Otherwise, stay right here. Okay. Keep your hands in prayer or extend your left arm out to the side. Lift your right hand. And then with the option to take a bind, bring both hands behind you. Take your bind. If you're binding, release. Walk your hands to the top of your mat. Bend your right knee and pause. Stay here in your low lunge. So here's a couple of options. You're going to move into a side plank. So you can first keep your left hand on the ground, right under your shoulder. Drop onto the outer edge of your left foot, and your right foot can stay on the ground with the big toe pointing to the right side, and then right hand high. Good. This is your modified version. You can always stack your right leg on top of the left. For those that want to take it up a notch, hold onto the big toe with your first two fingers. Set your gaze to the ground for better balance, and when you're ready, lift your right leg to the ceiling. Actively press the floor with your left hand. The sole of your left foot is planted on the ground for stability. Woo! When you're ready, we'll move into plank. Exhale, we'll push up. Up dog, inhale. Downward facing dog. Take a breath. Open mouth. Lift your left leg. And as you exhale, step it forward in between the hands. Walk your hands to the right side of your mat. Second set of Prasarita. Okay? So press the outer edges of your feet as you lift the inner arches of them. Lift the tailbone. You're going to feel the nice length on the back of your legs. And this might be plenty. Keep your hands on the floor. You can also find them on your blocks. If you can maintain that nice flat back, hold on to the ankles. Bend your elbows, fall between your legs. If you want to practice tripod once again, go for it, take it. If there is a different arm variation of your Prasarita, you can take that as well. Remember, I just offer, but you take whatever works for you. Inhale, halfway left. Then walk your hands to your right. Walk your hands to the right as you extend your left leg. So your left point, your toes are going to point straight up to the ceiling. See if you can come all the way down or as slow as you can. Hands are on the floor. If you can balance, maybe hands in prayer. Remember, if you need less, lift your hips, left foot flat. If you want more, extend your right hand inside the back leg, lift your left arm, and stay with this, or take your bind. If you're binding, bring your hands down. Walk your hands to the left. Bend your left knee. Plant your right foot flat on the ground. Once again, drop onto the outer edge of your right foot. Left big toe faces the left. Left arm up. Stay here or bring your left leg on top of the right. Or hold onto the big toe with your first two fingers. Set your gaze, lift your left leg. Okay. If you feel pretty stable, you can look up to the ceiling. Woo. When you're ready, into plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up dog. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a breath. Open mouth. Inhale, open mouth. Walk your hands to the back of your mat and fall forward. Again, as you inhale, flat back. Exhale, fall forward. Inhale, rise up, bring your arms over the head, palms touch. Exhale, hands in prayer, Samastitihi. Set your gaze in front, root down with your right leg, bend the left knee to your chest. Lift your toes off the left foot. You can always stay here, just work on your balance. This should be plenty for a lot of you. Or bring your right hand outside of your left leg, extend your left hand to the back of the room. So you're on a standing twist. You can continue like this, or hold on to the pinky edge part of your foot, extend your heel in front. Good. You can also use your strap around your foot if you want to extend your leg. Work on pressing your right leg into the ground to keep lifting with your spine and all the way through the head. Soften the knee, inhale, come to center. Exhale, hands to the floor, lift your left leg to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, cross the left ankle behind your right leg. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, fold. And you can just stay right here, maybe interlace the fingers on the back of your left ankle. Keep your right leg down, lift your left leg to the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, feet down, back of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Now walk your hands to the top of your mat into high push-up position, finding the shoulders on top of your hands. So you can hold your plank here, or you get push-ups. If you need to modify, knees down, inhale. Now make sure your hips don't touch the ground. As you exhale, bend your elbows. Inhale up, exhale low. Inhale lift, exhale lower. Inhale up, one more, exhale lower. Inhale lift, downward facing dog. Walk your hands to the back of your mat, fall forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Rise up, inhale, arms over your head. Samasthiti, exhale, open mouth. Good, when you're ready, bend your right knee. Lift your toes. As you exhale, left hand outside of your right leg, extend your right hand behind you. Move both shoulders back. Option to look to your right hand. Remember, stay like this or hold on to the outer edge of your foot and then extend the heel forward. If your heel starts moving to the left, try to keep it out in line with your hip. Okay? Inhale, push into the standing heel, get even taller. And then from there, you twist. Very slowly bend the knee. Inhale, come to center. Exhale, hands to the floor. Lift your right leg. Inhale, flat back. As you exhale, cross your ankles. Option to keep the chest lifted. All four, fall forward. Inhale, lift your right leg to the ceiling. And when you exhale, fall forward, back off your mat. Halfway lift, inhale, flat back, lengthen. As you exhale, walk your hands top of your mat into high push-up position. Find the shoulders over your hands. Same thing, yogi push-ups or hold your plank. You can also take child's pose. Inhale. Exhale, lower your abdominal, lower your chest. Inhale, left. Exhale, low. Inhale, up. Exhale, low. Inhale, high. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Take a breath in. Open mouth. Come to your knees. Find a tabletop position. Hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Gaze is down. Extend your right leg behind you when you're ready. Good. Feel the pinky edge of your right foot rotating down towards your mat. Firm your abdominal, extend your left hand in front. Good. If you have sensitive knees, you can find a towel under your left knee. Stay right here or bend the knee, reach behind you for the top of your foot. When you have it, pick up. Look towards the top of your mat and actively press into the hand on the ground. Inhale, re-extend the leg, re-extend your hand. Keep your right leg lifted, only bring your palm to the ground. Take another inhale here, and when you exhale, bring your right knee into your tricep. Okay? Push the floor away, you lift in the upper back. Option to lift your left knee, hold it here for 3, or start to bend the elbows, Ekapada Kundinyasana for 2. Shoot back, low push up, and then up dog. To downward facing dog, exhale. Take your time to get there. Inhale. Open mouth. Come back to a tabletop, hands and knees. Firm the lower abdominal. When you're ready, switch sides. Extend your left leg behind you. Right hand in front. Inhale to fully lengthen. Stay here. Or bend your knee, reach behind you. Lift if you have your foot. Okay, visualize your big toe pointing up to the ceiling. Inhale, re-extend and lengthen. Keep your left leg lifted, bring your right hand to the ground. Take another breath. Now as you exhale, bring the left knee to the elbow, maybe your tricep. Push down, lift your back knee, stay here, or bend your elbows, Ekapada Kundinyasana for 3, 2, shoot back, low push up, or all the way down. Inhale into cobra or up dog, downward facing dog, exhale. Take a breath, open mouth. Child's pose, 5 rounds of breath. This is an opportunity for you if you feel what do you do? Take an inversion of your preference or take child's pose. When you're ready, find your downward facing dog. Take a breath on your down dog inhale. Open mouth. Lift your right leg. And as you exhale, step your right foot forward in between the hands. And this is when you're gonna need your blocks. So if you don't have blocks, I don't know, you can get creative, like maybe if you have like chunky books or something that you can stack, okay? So if you have your props, you're gonna have them to the tallest setting, bring them in front. So I'm gonna scoot back because I don't have a lot of space in front. So lift your left leg. This is supported warrior 3, which is right where you started class. So you're not folding forward, it's not a standing split. Okay? Squeeze the inner thighs. Soften your right knee as much as you need to. Okay? You can keep your left hand on your block, maybe bring it to the medium setting, or again, maybe it's on the ground. Firm your abdominal, and as you exhale, press the left hand into the ground, take a twist, revolve half moon. You're gonna lean to the left with your top shoulder. Good, you're actually pushing the left heel back. Now stay here, or what you did on the floor, look down, bend your left knee, reach behind you with your right hand, and if you have your foot, you're gonna kick it up, away from your hips, okay? If you have your back foot, you're looking to the space in front of your mat. You're here for 3, either twisting or back bending for 2. Inhale, back to revolve half moon, step it back, low lunge. 3-legged dog inhale, lift your right leg to the ceiling. And as you exhale, bring your right knee to touch your left elbow. Extend the leg under the left arm. Bring your hips to the floor. So your legs are wide for Upavishta Konasana. So you're facing towards a corner of the mat. Widen the legs as much as you can. Make sure your left leg stays at the back of your mat. Inhale here. Squeeze your legs. Exhale, walk your hands between your feet, between your legs. Okay. Some of you may feel ready to maybe lower your forearms or come all the way to the ground. Now, some of you might want to just keep the hands behind you and help the front of the pelvis tilt to the front, because sometimes it wants to tilt back. Okay, so that's when we keep the hands on the floor. Okay. If you're laying on the ground, slowly walk your hands back. So the same way that you came in, you're gonna come out. You're gonna bring your hands to your right, lift your hips, come on the ball of that left foot, and then 3-legged dog, lift your right leg. Downward facing dog. Okay, you have one more side, lift your left leg, and as you exhale, step it forward in between the hands. Again, find your props, if you have them, lift your right heel. Okay, find the lift of the torso, the lift of the right leg. Firm your inner thigh, so your legs, your foundation is strong. Okay, you can always just stay here or take your twists, lift your left hand to the ceiling. And now this time you're gonna lean to your right with your shoulder, that top shoulder. Okay, stay here, remain twisting or look down, bend your back knee, reach for the foot. Once you have it, you kick up. Good, and don't be shy about bringing your block to the tallest setting, maybe even stack 2 blocks. If you have your foot, inhale, let it go, revolve half moon to low lunge. Three-legged dog, lift your left leg to the ceiling. And as you exhale, bring your knee to the right elbow. Then cross your leg, sit down. So you can do, actually let's stay here. Upavishta Konasana. You're just gonna keep your legs wide. But we'll play with the side stretch. Bring your left hand inside your leg, maybe on top of a block. And then reach your right arm to the ceiling, get it long. As you exhale, stretch your arm over the ear. You can always lower your forearm to your prop or all the way down to the ground. Good, and if your arm is right in front of your face, try to bring it out to the side instead. Good, gaze up. You can always keep looking down. Come to center. Take a gentle twist to your right. So right hand outside of the right leg, left hand on top of your thigh. Come to center, right hand inside, lift your left arm. Exhale, stretch it over. Option to lower. Good, and that lower elbow is like your anchor to press down so you can find that opening on your chest. Feet are flexed. And slowly come to center, twist to your left. Left hand behind you, right hand in front. Good, and then you're gonna keep the twist to the left. So bring both hands to the front. Lift your hips as you come on the ball of your right foot. Three-legged dog, lift your left leg. Downward facing dog, exhale. Okay, this is your last one, breath in here. As you exhale, come to your knees or maybe jump through your hands to find a seated position facing the front. Bring your palms together, tuck your chin into your chest. Very slowly come all the way into your back. When you get to the floor, give yourself a full body stretch. Inhale. Open mouth. Bring your arms to the sides. Your feet together for Supta Baddha Konasana, butterfly legs. Okay, if it's too much, your hip flexors shake. Find your blocks on the back of the legs so that the legs go a little bit higher. They're supported by the blocks. Okay. You can bring your left hand to your lower belly, your right hand to your heart. Notice your heart rate, notice your breath. Two things to be very grateful for today. Stay here with your Supta Baddha Konasana. Or bring your knees together, then into your chest. For happy baby, reach for the outer edges of the feet. Rock side to side. You have about 2 more minutes, so stay here with your happy baby or your Supta Baddha Konasana. If you like to practice shoulder stand, here's 2 options. The modified version, find a block under your sacrum, keep your legs lifted, and this is just a very gentle variation. Or, if you're comfortable, lift your legs, support your back. Okay, you will take a couple of breaths, and then you take plow pose with your legs behind you. If you are on plow pose, slowly make your way back down. If your knees are still wide on Supta Baddha Konasana, bring them together. Maybe place your feet out to the sides and very gently rock your legs side to side. When you're ready, wherever you are, bring your knees into the chest. Grab your arms around the legs, bring your forehead to the knees, hold yourself really, really tight for 3, take a breath. Open mouth, extend your legs, bring your arms to the sides, palms face up, close your eyes, final Shavasana. stay here for as long as you need to. I do have to say goodbye, so if you're ready, bring your knees into the chest, roll over to your right side and press yourself into seated. Sit up tall, eyes are closed, gaze is inwards. This is another option for you to be for as long as needed. Focusing on your breathing, focusing on the space, on your energetic body. And counting your inhales and your exhales. If you're ready to seal your practice, bring your hands together in prayer. We'll take a cleansing breath. Inhale. Open mouth. Bow down towards your heart. And with this gesture, I thank you for sharing this space with me. Until next time, from my heart to yours, namaste.